I asked you guys on a community post to give us your biggest NBA questions that need to be answered this season. And we are going to react to them right now, see if we give our thoughts on them, but just talk through them together.
Okay.
First up, Swaggy says, when are people going to realize Wemby is legitimately the best player in the NBA as long as he stays healthy? How much sample size you guys got to see of him playing at this level to say that is number one? Like, I'm willing to say he's even with Jokic or better.
I think for me personally, in order to be crowned like the best or second or third best player in the league, we need to see it for more than one season. In order to get the best player in the world title, you have to continuously stamp your way in, whether it be through the playoffs, the regular season, and the finals. You need to have that level of like overall knee deepness foot in the NBA. I need to see it for a couple years.
Given the actual best player in the world title is tough until you see the playoffs, just about just how narratives work and how conversations go when you can point to one guy having a title, other guy not. So I understand that. But if we're just ranking players and if we try to put that aside, I could see it being like a real argument in this season.
If you have it, I think like if you start talking about it in the context of 2K ratings and like who just has like the higher overall and you kind of, like decide from there, it wouldn't shock me if anybody had Wemby won, especially because I mean, he had like 9 blocks. The
defensive gap is so much bigger than everybody else. Like even Giannis, who's the best defender of those top 5, like big 5 superstar guys, Wemby is so much better as a defender right now already. So like you compare him to like Luka or we'll say Jokic, same thing. These guys are going to have outlandish offensive production like always. I kind of think Wemby is closer to them offensively than the other guys are defensively.
And I agree with you. I think like I need to see it for an entire year. I need to see the playoff moments and all that stuff, but also I just want to see the offensive consistency, just because that's going to be the thing this year that's taken the biggest leap out of everything. And so like we know Shea can average 33 in a season. We know that Jokic can shoot 40% from 3 and he's been great. Luka, Giannis, all of these guys can carry teams and can carry offenses throughout like really whatever lineup is out there. For Wemby, are you able to do that? And are you able to lead the Spurs to a top 10 offense? Can I look at you and say, we are going to have, like our net rating is going to be good, obviously, because like your defense is so good, but can you bring our offense to have a floor that is so good that instantly puts us into contender status? I need to see that over a whole year.
I do believe he probably could do all those things this year. If you go back to our predictions video or podcast last week, I did make a last minute change and said they're going to be a playoff team because I'm like, okay, this dude should be all time great. This is before we actually saw these guys play. I'm like, okay, shit, I see it now. Maybe they can be like the third tier teams, one of the third tier teams in the Western Conference, along with the Rockets, Lakers, whoever else you want to throw in that bunch. And if he bare minimum like wins MVP this year, you got second best player in the world easily.
Yeah, you got that. Exactly. That's the thing to me. I'm fully prepared to be in second best player in the world combos by the end of the season. And like not even just fully prepared, like anything is possible. He's limitless potential. No, we're gonna be there. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm not gonna definitively say it just because Shea is so insane. Luka looks insane as well now that he's skinny and back to prime Luka and better in many ways we've seen. So it's not a guarantee. But I'm damn near there. Like if we get to game 40 and he's still looking like this, still the most efficient player in the NBA as a scorer, this much volume, still the best off-ball player in the NBA, still the best defender in the NBA, we're going to be there in top 2 player talks, almost guaranteed.
Okay, so he's going to be. So we're all expecting like top 3, but by the end of the season, who are you? Because if it's Jokic and Shea 1 and 2, and then it's Giannis and Luka in like reversible order, who are you kicking out to be the 4th? In that.
I hate the talking about of kicking out. I mean, technically, we literally have to kick someone out.
Yeah, like if you're just being real to saying top
probably
3.
Luka, if those groups, but Luka or Shea, I don't know. Like it depends how things go. You know, like Giannis is going to be top 3 regardless. Like he's been insane. So I would just view it as like the tier gets bigger.
Yeah, I feel like for me personally, it's almost just like a positional thing. I'd rather have someone like Jokic, someone like Giannis than Shea or Luka, even though Luka's the second or he's one of the bigger guys of that group too. Yeah. I probably kick out Luka and Shea just naturally.
But yeah, who knows? I don't know. Yeah. Next up, after the Wemby Glaze.
Okay.
Brady says, seriously, are the Spurs going to be a top 5 seed?
So
Wemby Glaze on Wemby Glaze on Wemby Glaze on Wemby Glaze.
This is all we doing.
One of our friends had said this prior to the season, and I was like, "You're insane. There's no way that they're going to be a top 5 seed." And He texted me the other day. He's like, "This is exactly what I'm talking about. Best player in the world." I was like, "Hey, man, like."
I put him 7 in my rankings.
Like
5 isn't super different.
I gotta give it to you. Yeah, top 5 seed feels very possible at this point.
I'm not gonna like predict it still just because there's so many good teams. But if I put you at 7 and if your range is get up to 5, I can't say it's ridiculous. Like that's obviously in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, and 5 seed, 7 seed. That's literally like a 4 or 5 game difference.
Not even last year. Like it's so super close.
Yeah, and I think that could very much swing their way. And if it does, for me personally, the biggest swing factor would have been guys like not De'Aaron Fox, but Dylan Harper being what he is day one, looking like he could have been a number 1 overall pick, being already like one of the best young players in the league, averaging like 15, 16 a game, efficient as hell. That's going to be like the compelling argument for me in my mind as to why they are a top 5 seed.
Now, they gotta make a trade. They gotta get some wings in there. That's what it'll be. I think they can float around this range as currently constructed. But I think if we get to January and we see that they're this good and we see a real run is within grasp, Wemby is good enough already to be the best player on a team that can make a deep run. Fox comes in, fits perfectly. Harper does what you just said he does. I think trading for some kind of 3-and-D wing, Dylan Brooks and Andrew Wiggins, whatever. All the guys I want the Lakers to get. If the Spurs get the other one, the Lakers don't get, this team can make a run like this.
And their schedule to start off isn't not super taxing. Like we can get to Christmas or we can get to January and they would have played one of the easier schedules in the league. And so like that's fine. Right now, they're going to win the Emirates NBA Cup.
Okay. Blake C40 says, is Sengun a top 5 center?
See, you acting like you don't care about the Emirates.
Man, respect it, man. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm acting like keep the video moving.
Come on now.
Respect it.
Is Sengun a top 5 center?
I'm just going to say blindly yes. I don't even know who the top 5 centers are right now, but I'm just going to be like, yep, he is.
He vaguely feels like a top 5 center?
Yeah. So there's Wemby, there's Jokic. I guess I'm not throwing in Embiid.
No, we're not throwing Embiid in there.
Yeah.
Threw that out the window. Bam somewhere in there probably.
Cat,
yeah, he's top 5.
Chet,
yeah.
in that
Chet's
range.
4 right now.
If you
Chet's not a fucking 4 though. We're not comparing Chet's to
no.
power
They
forwards.
play him there, but yeah,
They play Sengun at power forward.
Yeah, I'll do it. He's top 5. Right?
Yeah, I'm saying he's top 5.
I would take him.
I take him over Cat at this point probably.
That feels a little bit
really
much for me.
hard. That's really hard.
But he's
It
in
is-
that combo.
it is a lot.
He's in that combo though. If he ranks anywhere from 4 to 6 or 7, all those guys are clumped in together.
Yeah.
That's completely fair to me.
Yeah, I think I'm jumping the curb for sure,
80.
but assuming,
Oh, true.
yeah, 80 as well. Yeah, 80. He's probably at the tail end of
You
that.
taking him or Bam?
Sengun or Bam?
If the 3-point shot is real and we see that real develop and he shoots a good amount on a good volume, I'll take Sengun over Bam.
Yeah, it's close. It's close because
Yeah.
Bam's defense is one of the better when it comes to guarding at the rim. Or yeah, decent at the rim.
Y'all are saying he's 3. Y'all have to relax. Like
He's 3,
just-
it's kinda
y'all
cool.
have to relax. 3. I mean, like, unless you're not counting Anthony Davis and you're saying that's a power forward, which Sengun plays power forward too. If you're counting Anthony Davis, that feels crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say loosely, he is top 5 for sure.
Yeah, that's fair. I hit that. Certainly in top 5 combos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give him that. He got top 5.
Nearing 41 and entering his 23rd season. Is this truly LeBron's last dance?
Y'all, we've had LeBron in our lives for over 2 decades. You should know how he operates by now. We are going to get the pomp. We are going to get the circumstance. He's going to tell us when and where his final season is going to start and end. He's going to tell us where the parade is going to go after the final game. He's going to release a clip or an article. We're going to get some monstrous thing. And if you have not received any of that, then it is not happening.
Facts, dude. Netflix would have went ahead and announced this. He would have gone like a $20-30 million deal. Cameras following him and Bronny fucking everywhere. There's no way in hell he's
If you
retiring.
have not received a pamphlet in the mail alerting you of his upcoming special on ESPN to announce it, it has not happened yet. You will see a banner fly through the skies. It'll be written in the clouds. It'll say LeBron's retirement tour begins today.
I feel like he's probably gonna retire at his 25th year. Just to like,
He can't. He's not.
drag
No,
it.
I don't think 2 more years. I was
In
for
terms
this.
of his play and like ability, he can if he wants to.
He
If
could play for 7 more years and be a serviceable role player.
Right now.
No, I'm not even saying serviceable. Like to this point where he can average his 23 points per game and do his normal stuff, he can get 2 more.
I don't think so.
Just for what? Like, what do we have to point to say he can't?
My brother can't sit down. Like, what do you mean? Like, he has sciatica. He hasn't played a game this year. I was for this year. My bold prediction for this year is that on Christmas Day, LeBron's going to announce his retirement.
No, that would be the worst way to end everyone's Christmas. What the hell?
No,
On Christmas Day?
No.
he's going to take the biggest stage that the NBA has, and that is going to be his day.
You think he wants half of a parade, like a half a season of a retirement tour?
Nah, man, he's from. You know, LeBron's all about his bag too. There's no way in hell he's gonna waste half a year of nothing.
Okay, let me get more. I'll get more into this conspiracy thing like you. He's for sure gonna wait till the summer, I think, because he's got to play out the season. If they're great, if he comes back, him, Luka, and Austin Reaves are a big three, and they can make a deep run. God forbid, make a finals. He's gonna want to stay and ride that out because if he can get one more chip with Luka, look around the league. There's no better chance. If Luka's hit whole and if they work, that's gonna be the best chance. So if they win, he wants to win some more and get to 6 rings. If they look like shit, then he can leave in the summer, decide then do the retirement tour in Cleveland or whatever. But he's got to see it through and just see if there's a possibility of stringing together some more stuff with Luka.
So we're not getting anything until the summer?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely not this year.
Because if it doesn't work, he's not going to go out sad and halfway be like, yeah, I've had enough. Can't do it. We're going to go retire. Like, he can't go out bad. And if he goes out good with Luka, they have to see it through.
Yeah. And if he does go out bad, I can envision a world in where he's like, oh, fuck it, okay. Last year of the contract, he's taking his ass over there to Cleveland for one last year, winning, doing his thing, going to the finals, and who knows what happens then.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right the first time. We will know, and we'll have a whole year to celebrate. Will Reed Sheppard be a huge bust? Is Hezzy Trap's question.
Huge bust is a really strong word, but honestly, given the expectations and just the necessity of the Rockets right now, it's gonna feel like it if he's not like an all-star level player.
It'll feel like it because they drafted Jalen Green number 2. Jabari's fine, so I'm not going to say that, but it's not a great top pick. And then Reed number 3, like that's not a good run of draft picks. That's not going to feel great.
Yeah, so I don't know if I would tagline him as a huge bust necessarily because out of all the draft picks that you guys just mentioned, he is the like, at least with hindsight now, and even traveling back then a couple years ago, like the least consequential draft pick ever. Yeah. And his bang to like be a bust ratio, all in all, isn't like overly important.
It was a bad draft class. It's not like they missed out on anybody amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's not too many players that you can name after he was selected where you'd be like, man, we really whiffed on this one. Not really.
It's him or Castle, and like I'll fucking live. Like it's not like if it misses and Castle's better, which seems pretty likely, I'll live. It's not like I lost out on Donovan Mitchell. You know, it's something insane.
Yeah.
Which offseason acquisition looks the best, and which will look the worst?
Okay, looks the best.
Right now, Norm Powell looks real damn good. I don't know if that exists for the whole season because when Tyler Hero comes back, maybe he'll look a little more like Norm Powell. He'll be asked less of him. Desmond Bane will probably look the best for the end of the season. Doesn't look great so far. Same thing for Kevin Durant.
Man, what looks the best is the trade that the Atlanta Hawks made during the summer for the New Orleans Pelicans / the Milwaukee Bucks pick. The New Orleans Pelicans are currently winless, and Zion Williamson has a bone bruise right now, and he's questionable to play the next game. That looks amazing for me right now. That's the best offseason acquisition so far.
What are y'all going to say when DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart look the best?
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, brother.
You just said Marcus Smart in 2020.
He's been playing pretty well. I'm enjoying the Marcus Smart experience.
I'm not going to lie. I love it until he plays my team.
Yeah, listen, I wouldn't enjoy his flopping. Hilarious.
Yeah.
They were up by 7 with like 15 seconds left in the last game. He flopped for no reason. He tried to charge with 10 seconds left. The game was over. He just said, for the love of the game, he had to do it.
It's so annoying.
Which will look the worst? Did any of them look terrible so far? Free agent acquisitions or just offseason?
Terrible offseason acquisition.
It might be. It's not like an acquisition, but re-upping on Jakob Poeltl when like the Raptors are like
they're good. No, they're good. I don't think they regret that at all.
You think they're good?
They're good.
Yeah,
you think they're good?
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're not good. They're not good.
They're getting fried.
They're not terrible.
They're not good. But yeah, they should have. Like everyone been thinking they should have like cashed in on that. Yeah. He wasn't gonna be the difference in being really good or really bad. So it'll probably be a pretty
just paying more because like again like we're gonna talk more about it later this week. But like the Raptors, if you look at their cap sheet, it's crazy. It's one of the most like what were y'all thinking here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Does Ajay Mitchell have all-star potential?
Whoa, slow down.
Hey, man, when it comes to players that the Oklahoma City Thunder unearth, I will not put any limits on any of them. He looks really good. If you want to tell him he's the next Brunson, they're going to find him at the woodworks and he's going to continue to rise up the ranks and become the next star point guard.
Yeah.
Who am I to disagree with Mr. Sam Presti?
I think he definitely does have all-star potential. Seeing how he's been able to just like...
He definitely does.
Yeah, for sure he does. Seeing how he's been able to...
You got it.
Go ahead and...
He's really good. He is good.
Dude, see how Mike Dagnall just like entrusted him in certain minutes in the playoffs last year in the biggest stages is kind of crazy. He knows something that we don't know just yet. And earlier in the season, 2-3 games in so far, you can't tell me that he doesn't.
I can't tell you he doesn't have all-star potential, but I'm
not gonna listen.
He has really good player potential though. Like he is going to be extremely good. I think he's going to be a quality starter. I'm excited if he can earn being the starting point guard. And we have Shea and J-Dub being the 2 and the 3, get a little bit bigger, or not even a little bigger because obviously you still have like Lou Dort and stuff, but a little bit bigger ball handling size and being able to be a little more multidimensional. I hope he's able to be good like this.
I think right now we're looking at a player on the Thunder who can also dribble, and it's like, wow, this is crazy.
Well, no, he is good. Like
I know he's good, but the boost is like, him and Shea are doing all the creating, all the ball handling because they're the ones that can do it. All-Star is a bit tough.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
This all-star guard in the West, like,
no.
I don't know.
Oh, in the West is crazy.
Will the Atlanta Hawks trade Trey Young if the season doesn't come out to a decent playoff run? And if they trade him, what team would be in the market?
No.
Put this in there for you. Just because a little lackluster start the year.
Yeah. Not good to start
Welcome to the Sacramento Kings, Trey Young.
Hell nah. That's not happening in a million years. At least I pray to God it doesn't happen.
I pray to God it happens. Get him out of there. He doesn't. I don't want to see Trey Young lead teams anymore, I think. I want to see Trey Young co-star to a really great player.
It's too early to say.
No, it's not.
Yet.
It's only like 5 years we've been saying that.
It's only like 3 games and whoop-de-woo. Like we went ahead and lost like 3 of our starters. That's insane to start the first 3 games.
Yeah.
But it's not looking
good
good
Lakers,
so far.
They didn't. Austin Reaves dropped 51, so like, what's good?
Yeah, get on my fucking level.
Shout out to Austin Reaves. I love what he's doing.
Get you a DeAndre.
It's different. It's
You
different.
can't experience this until you get DeAndre.
I tried. I got me a KP and he got a tummy bug again, bro. It's over with.
No, I just do this to troll you. But I do really want to see Trey Young be a co-star and not the guy on the team. No matter how the season goes, I'm kind of over it. Can the Mavs truly recover from having no point guard and reach their championship expectations with just a rookie and D'Lo?
Just a rookie and D'Lo.
Okay, so championship expectations is a bit lofty. I think if you're looking at them for that, then that's a bit further. However, recovering from having no point guard, yes, I think that like Cooper Flag is he's gonna be okay, and the ball handling and the point guard stuff is fine. I don't have a massive objection to the idea of Cooper Flag playing point guard in general. My big thing was it's his first game, it's his first like month. Let him just play his regular position and get used to NBA basketball before we start springing different jobs on him. Yeah. And in terms of like leading the offense. But if we're talking about, I mean, he seems to be handling it fine. If you're talking about playing him as a point guard in a secondary role with D'Lo or whenever Kyrie comes back, yeah, I think that's fine.
No, is it championship expectations? If it's just a rookie and D'Lo, no, they won't play championship expectations. But will Kyrie coming in lets you get to that potentially if he comes in and is recovered well? It's a lot of worry on his shoulders for a guy coming off of an ACL. But if it was just these two, no more championship expectations. I think we're past that.
Yeah, even with Kyrie coming back, whatever that looks like, I think it's just entirely too late for. It will probably be entirely too late for that. I don't know how good this team will be without him, and when it comes to the point guard experiment, I'm starting to realize, okay, maybe him starting there doesn't really matter when you got guys like D'Lo still playing like 30 minutes a game or whatever.
Yeah, their defense sucks right now. The offense is abysmal. It'll probably get better with time as they get used to this style of play, maybe work out some kinks. They suck right now. So I'm done with championship expectations of any sort.
Yeah.
Can Austin Reaves take that next leap and solidify himself as Luka's number 2, becoming a top 5 shooting guard in the league?
I'm not going to lie. I've been waiting to say this. Us for the last few years have been trying to scout the entire league and see where the next Jalen Brunson is. He's been right in front of your face the entire time. And I think with all the 40-point performances, 40-point triple-double against the Boston Celtics last year when all those guys, LeBron and Luke, were out again, I think he's here. He's proven it.
This is not ridiculous. Time and time again. This is not ridiculous. I'm going to say, yes, you're right. Your question will be answered with an emphatic yes. Top 5 shooting guard? Fuck it. We got the big 3. We know we got Anthony Edwards, D. Mitch, Booker. After that, who's solidified as like you can't put Austin Reaves in that convo? We get into open conversation spots real fast. If you tell me he gets one of those last 2 spots, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it goes into him or Jaylen Brown or him or Bane, and it's like
him or Bane? Yeah. I'll put him in Bane conversations.
He could do that.
Yeah, why not? I'm willing to glaze to that degree. Him and Luka are going to be extravagant. It's going to work really well. If LeBron, I pray it continues to work this well because LeBron can come in. Everyone keeps saying, is LeBron willing to put his ego aside and be the third fiddle? Yes, he's been begging to do it for years, but Anthony Davis was not ready for it. These two guys are ready for it. I think we're going to see 21 point per game LeBron playing hard on defense, doing the short roll stuff, doing all those other things to fit around those two. I'm excited.
50-point damn near triple-double is crazy.
I'm excited.
That's a Harden-esque stat line right there.
And it also has to do with the strength of the shooting guard position. It's not
naturally.
It's just it's an easy bar to get to the fifth. We just said Desmond Bane, who's not an all-star. So Austin Reaves can be an all-star.
Yes.
I think, in fact, like he should be. He's playing at that level.
I don't think he'll be an all-star. Like you're asking for 3 all-stars on your team.
Well, we'll see how much time LeBron misses. Like, maybe.
Yeah.
The fan vote's a fan vote, but
You're right.
Yeah, he's going to be a starter.
Yeah, unless he misses so much time he can't be. Like, I'm taking LeBron out of that equation. So
yeah,
and maybe it's a third alternate type of thing.
I think I could see this happening 100%. Like, unless the LeBron thing happens next year, for sure.
Either way, they're gonna pay him this summer. He's gonna get a bag and be a rich man. I'm cautiously optimistic about this team for when LeBron comes back right now. But if we can weather these goddamn injuries, are we underrating Giannis now? Yes. What he's doing is not normal. I understand his standards, but it's insane how normalized it is. 100,000% we are underrating Giannis right now. We've fully taken him for granted. This team right now is so mid around him, but they are so perfectly suited to let Giannis eat. They will go exactly as far as Giannis takes them. And through 3 games, he's taking them to the goddamn moon. He's putting up stupid numbers. He's focusing on rebounding and defense again really hard. The scoring is outlandish. This guy is one-man armying his team into being competitive games with contenders like the Cavs. We are fully underrating Giannis.
I did not think that this was going to happen. I thought that we were going to get like this version of Giannis, but that it wasn't going to mean anything. And the fact that it is meaningful, the fact that they are going to be a very solid team, like all the 3 teams that we mentioned earlier in the Magic, the Hawks, the Pistons, one of them has to watch out because the Bucks are going to be there and might be able to snatch not 1 but 2 of their chains and get to be like a top 4
Everything
seed.
we said about the Bucks supporting cast being buns is true. Giannis is just so good. They had just enough spacing and just enough athleticism that he is carrying them regardless.
Yeah, that's all Giannis needed, going back to what you said. A little bit of spacing, which they got. Cole Anthony, they got Derry Bird. They also have Kyle Kuzma, who's not even played that many minutes alongside him.
He's back up now.
Amazing job.
And Miles Turner.
Yeah, I love to see it. Spacing, and you guys who could jump really high and run fast. This is the Giannis team.
Yep. We'll see how much he can do with this. I still think it's going to end the same way because they're not going to win a playoff series with these guys. But he's going to carry them to a fucking amazing season off of his strengths.
Yeah.
Are the Hornets and LaMelo finally going to make the leap to competency? And could they make the playoffs?
Playoffs is a lot, man.
They
Too
can make the
deep for
play-in.
me.
They can make the play-in. That's super possible just with the strength of the East. And I do have hope that they will find competency now. So far through a few games, LaMelo's looked good like he did start last year before the team fell off a cliff. It looks like they have just enough talent that we can finally learn how far LaMelo can take you.
Playing is tough still. But
Is it? Is it though?
I don't think it's tough.
Can they be as good as the Raptors? Probably.
Dude, their defense stinks.
Let me tell you something about the Raptors offense. Let me tell you a thing or two.
I understand that, but like right now, and like the Hornets have again 3 games, offensive rating, whatever. It's like it's the best in the league, and I don't know if I trust that fully in terms of being like at the top or being one of like the elite units. Which if your defense is going to be trash, you are going to need that to be like truly competent. So I'm holding out a little bit, and maybe I've just seen like because we've seen LaMelo have great starts to the season. Mm-hmm. Do we get to a point where he still has the same like what we saw last year, where the volume was still insane, but the efficiency kind of died off a little bit towards Christmas, second half of the year?
But that's also the team got hurt. Like it really fell apart. The focus was on LaMelo, but the team was really dog shit around him.
And I understand it, but also like
you hate LaMelo, I get it.
No, not even. But I do think like playoffs. I'll say no. Play in, I do think is a stretch, but I can understand it. Okay. But LaMelo has been really good.
Does the path to the finals now run through New York? No.
The hell?
Is Denver's bench good enough to win the championship?
Wait, talk about. Wait, we just skipped over that.
How do you feel about Jonas Valanciunas and like the addition of Bruce Brown and Tim Hardaway?
Screening is so important. Being big matters in the NBA, and it's been proven to do so. When it comes to Bruce Brown and his ability to run really hard and be a small vertical threat, that's a new archetype in the league that we don't talk about. Gary Payton, GP2, bro, important. He's that there.
One thing I thought about, so Jonas Valanciunas sucks at offense and kind of sucks at defense. I didn't think about the fact that obviously Jokic also kind of sucks at defense, but they built a perfect system to take advantage of his size and not making him move a lot with the zone and stuff. They can do that still with Jonas Valanciunas. So I think his defense.
You spend more time on Jonas Valanciunas than the Knicks. Like, what are we doing?
So we're giving this a yes or a no? How are we going with this?
I agree. So it's good enough to go ahead and win a championship.
To win a championship, yes, it's possible. I'm not going to pick him as a favorite, but they can be in the conversation for sure.
I agree.
Stop this madness right now.
And that's the last one. And that is the end of the stream. We appreciate y'all coming in today. We talked
I'm being silenced. This is censorship.
We talked about your biggest questions that will define this season.
Call your local representative. They're trying to silence us. Please.
It was a good stream. We got to react to
you have a voice. Go be heard. Make your voice known out in these streets.
We got to have some conversation about the hairline scandal. We got to glaze Wemby and give us some good gawk.
Please. They are trying to lie to you.
And with that being said, we'll see y'all on Friday.
They're burning the books. Speak up.